City Councilor Tanya Fernandez-Anderson has announced she'll resign, and she's expected to plead guilty in a federal corruption case. WBZ's Tammy Mutasa is live in Boston now with the very latest. Tammy?
Yeah, Lisa, the counselor says she is pleading guilty and resigning because it is the right thing to do. Now the Boston City Council has to figure out what to do with her seat and how to restore public trust.
People have the right to their opinion. I think that they should afford, the privilege that everyone has to due process.
Now, we know politicians are politicians, all of them, right? But they do corrupt things all the time. We know that. But what's up with these black female politicians? It seemed like every couple months or something, it's another one that's stealing money, corruption, and they just doing it outright, just like out in the open. Like, oh my goodness! You got her, Tanya Fernandez, out of Boston. You got Latoya Cantrell. You got Tiffany Henyard out of Dalton, Illinois. She made a song about it. Tiffany Henyard had a lease on a $101,000 Tahoe with some type of 25% interest rate or something like that. And it was a lease down there in Fulton County, where Atlanta is at. You got Fonnie Willis. She down there, right? With Nathan Wade, I think his name is. Dude has never did anything besides the traffic tickets, right? He gives him a job that pays him hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they go on trips and all this type of stuff. Oh yeah, and Nathan Wade is married, right? And they go on trips and stuff. Nathan Wade pays for the trips, right? But guess what? Fonnie Willis paid for those trips, right? And I mean, those are just a few I can think of off the top of my head. What is y'all doing? But we can talk about other than female, you can talk about Brandon Johnson up in Chicago. The mayor of Chicago getting all this money, billions of dollars. They gonna end up at some point being like $3 billion in debt because of him. He goes and take out a payday loan for like 40 years or some stupid shit like that. And in the beginning of the loan, first part of the loan, all they doing is making interest payments. They're not paying on the principal of the payment at all. And Brandon Johnson is in the teachers union. He has not excused himself from the teachers union since he became mayor. And guess what? He just approved a pension payment to the teachers union, the teachers pension. So, I mean, he don't even care and he won't get reelected because when he retires, because he's still in the teachers union, his pension through the teachers union is going to allow him to get about $5 million or something like that. Like, I'm convinced being a politician to get to any type of level is just like Hollywood. It's just like Hollywood. Like, you have to have some dirt on you to get to a certain level. Because you get out of line, they're going to bring that dirt up, Like all of a sudden, if you get out of line, for instance, with Eric Adams in New York, he started speaking out about the migrant crisis, and he said it was going to ruin the city of New York. Oh, and guess what? They put corruption charges on him. Just, indiscriminately, out of the blue. First, they were raiding people that was around him. And what's crazy, too, is that one of the people that they raided got raided while Eric Adams was actually on an airplane to go to the White House, talk to Joe Biden at the time about the migrant crisis in his city. So he actually had them turn the plane around, and he ended up going back, and just see what was going on. So I'm convinced, you can be a politician and get to a certain level, but get to another level, yeah, you're going to have some dirt on you. And you're going to have to get in line, stay in line, act right.
Was embattled Boston City Councilor Tanya Fernandez Anderson in December, resisting resignation in the wake of her federal corruption case. But now federal prosecutors say the 46-year-old lawmaker will plead guilty to wire fraud and theft from a program receiving federal funds. And in her own words, she's resigning, saying in a statement, "I would like to apologize to my constituents, supporters, and all who have been impacted. Please forgive me."
It's unfortunate what has happened, and it seems that there's been some sense of justice reached here.
Fernandez Anderson could spend a year in prison if federal prosecutors have their way.
Residents of District 7 and across the city rightly should have representation, and public officials rightly should be held to a high standard. So I called initially for resignation months ago.
The feds say Fernandez Anderson hired her relative in 2022, then gave her a $13,000 bonus, but then pocketed $7,000 as a kickback amid financial struggles. As part of the plea deal, Fernandez Anderson also admitted she filed fraudulent federal income tax returns in 2021, 2022, and 2023, but won't be charged with tax offenses.
We need major ethics reform in the city of Boston.
In the interest of transparency, Councilor Flynn, who also called for the resignation, says councilors should disclose their taxes.
We lost a lot of credibility. We lost a lot of respect that we've had from the residents of Boston. We have to regain that.
Now councilors have to decide what happens to Fernandez Anderson's District 7 seat.
We know she's guilty now, so she needs to deal with everything. So I wish her, luck going forward, but as one of the members on the city council, I have a strong feeling about making sure that we move this along quickly and we get back to the business.
Now, I referenced this before. I'm going to reference it again. At the beginning of 2024, Cat Williams went on Club Shay Shay and said, truths are going to be revealed. And tell you what, the things that we have seen and heard since he said that, I never thought we would see this type of stuff. And then with this lady, Tanya Fernandez, Anderson, I think her name is. She is just so, I don't think they showed it in this clip. This lady is volatile. She be in there cursing. She be in there hitting on desk. She be race baiting and all this type of stuff. And I know the city of Boston is known for being racist. But lady, you're at work and all these type of things. No one's being racist. Oh, wait a minute. One person I forgot about. Oh, Miss Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, she's being investigated as well. She got a total of $897,000 from one organization. And if you go through the records of that organization, one person gave 2,100 plus donations, right? How's that even possible? $59 here, $100 there. doing stuff, man. Like, is it possible if you're a politician? Nope, it's not. I already said it. Nope. To be a high-level successful politician, you just gotta do some dirt. That's gonna be it for this video. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video, spark a conversation, and just give me thought. What is it, right? You can go to YouTube as well. It's gonna be Mr. Info 5000. Peace.